Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're trucking up here towards Vegas. We're going to go up here and see Lake Mead. Actually going to I've got the e-bike with me. We're going to have a fun little overnight event here. I got errands to do up here, not odds and ends. I usually come up here to do major shopping, that kind of thing. Actually, it's not even Vegas, we're in Henderson, but anyway, gonna spend the night on the lake, have a little fun, little e-bike ride, and explore an old railroad trail. What do you say? Also, I thought we'd stop up here at Willow Beach, do a little exploring, see the fish hatchery. As of January 2025, we can now start filming the national areas, parks, national parks, monuments, all of it. Should be cool. And for the first part of February, we have warm weather. Windy but warm, so it's going to be pretty windy today. All right, right up here is Willow Beach. Make a left here off this busy highway. Road's always packed full of trucks, cars. It's one of the main arteries that go up into Vegas. Willow Beach. One of these times I'm actually going to camp here. Not today. It gets so packed you almost need reservations year-round here. Wow, they have it blocked off. You don't even have to pay. This is a boater's paradise. You'll see down here. It's beautiful. Anyway, thought I'd make a fun little morning before we get up to Lake Mead. They had a major flood on this road a few years back. Remember seeing one of the storyboards. We'll try to find it. But all these mountains, I mean, in a heavy thunderstorm, it just rolls right down through here. Looks remote, doesn't it? One way in, one way out, that's it. Unless you got yourself a boat and a paddle. To me, some of this rock and all that is like artwork when the sun hits it. We're right around 8:30 in the morning. I think the fish hatchery opens at 9. Something like that. Ooh. Looks like they had a washout here. All the gravel piled up. Just keep scooping it up. And there's a truck coming out. Here you go. There's your mighty Colorado River. Welcome to Willow Beach Marina and campground. There's an RV park. Let's see, we still got a few minutes. You want to do a drive-through up to the RV park real quick? Isn't that pretty here though? Kind of like a little hidden oasis down here. Can't bring big boats in here. Upstream's Hoover Dam. They do a lot of kayaking and paddleboard, that kind of thing out of here. There's a fishing boat. I bet the fishing is great. Alright, well, the RV park's up the hill. We'll drive up through there and then I'll stop, get a few views in before we go see the hatchery. It's a national fish hatchery. It's huge. Should be open. Okay, make a right. Dump stations there. Right up there to the left, there's the overlook. We'll hit that on the way out after we do the RV park. I called them last year. You can actually get in here without a reservation. You have to come in about this time in the morning and you go in the gift shop down there. It's where they take the reservations and see if they have openings. They won't book it online like the same day. Something like that. But you can sneak in here. And normally you're only going to get a night or two because it's usually sold out up here. But if you want a break, you're getting done with Quartzsite and heading north, this is one pretty place. Matter of fact, I'll make it a goal this year to stay here. Here it is. Here's your RV park. They don't have that many sites. It's kind of nestled right on top of the hill here. And there's your view. That would be your sunset view. That'd be looking off towards the west. Just a massive valley. Hoover Dam's up there. A little ways. Maybe 8 miles, 7, 8, maybe 10 miles, somewhere around there. You can see a glimpse of the river down there. Right there, there's your best spot. And I see reserved signs on every pole. Look at that guy in a van. Woohoo! Got a view. Big motorhome. No clue what they charge. You'd have to go online. This, once again, this is run by the government, so who knows. Just clean now. I'll definitely make a goal. I'll get in here. It's just a matter of getting the timing down. Should be fun though. Alright, well, let's go get us a view of the river. Nobody here. They're all sleeping in up there at the campground. There's your Colorado River. Big parking lot, isn't it? A lot of fishing boats come here. Really unique. There is a fee to get in, though. You know, once again, this is a national area. I don't know what they charge by the carload. I have the senior pass, lifetime senior pass for all this stuff. Oh, here it is. There's your flood. 2006. Took out the road, buried cars. Wahoo, huh? Oh, man. See, it all comes down that road we just drove in on. Well, if you're going to get stuck somewhere, this would be the place to do it. With the fish hatchery, you'd have lots of food. Just make sure you brought some worms and a hook. Of course, a net. Heck, just net them out of there. A little bit about the wildlife, all that. Just a Shangri-La. No wind yet, but we're kind of down, nestled along the river. They set up 20, 30 mile an hour today. We've had no rain this winter. There was nothing down when I was down in Quartzsite either. Very unusual. We're going to be right back in a drought. There's a big old wash there. All the water runs down through. All right, well, let's go find that fish hatchery. We'll stop and go inside there on the way out of here. They usually have pictures of big fish that are caught around here to keep track of all that. There's a marina. You can actually rent boats here. I stopped and asked them last time I was here, like 3 years ago. They don't have boat rides. You can rent kayaks, canoes, and power boats. There's another parking lot off to the right. There's their fishing dock right there. Maybe, well, we'll stop everywhere. Let's go out. We'll start at the end. The hatchery's at the end. No one's here. This is beautiful. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look how flat that water is, too. Okay, the gate's open. Willow Beach National Fish Hatchery right here. Oh my goodness, it opens at 7 a.m. Look at that. 7 to 3 you can get in here. All right. Take a little stroll. Heck yeah. A little bit about the history of the hatchery here. Been here a lot of years. Perfect place below the dam. They probably release fish all over the area. Let's go see if we can catch one. There's those trucks they run around when they dump the fish. I seen that before. That is something to see when they dump fish. I mean, it's like thousands of them that go in the water all at once. Something fishy's going on here too. Well, I think they're feeding them. There they are. There's your future filet of fish sandwich. They're getting breakfast. They must separate them by size with the different troughs. Most of these guys are pretty small. Boy, they were swarming that fish food though, weren't they? Constant water movement. I had aquariums for years, a long time ago. Always enjoyed it. It was a ton of work. I tried saltwater once. That was awful. Went back to freshwater tanks. But gave it up. Well, then after RVing, most you could ever have is a goldfish in a bowl, maybe. Pretty neat place though. It's fun to stop, walk around. This whole area. Walk over here to the river. They gotta release them here too. There's their water pump where they're pumping water out to run through here. Those are huge pipes. But they recycle it right back in. Oh, look at the ducks. Look at them bums. They're waiting for some of that fish food to come out. There is a bunch of them. Maybe we'll see more ducks when we go down to the fish dock. Neat stuff. There you go. There's your fish there they have in here. Look at that rainbow trout. That's a future supper right there. This is the first time I've been here with no one fishing. There's a pipe. They release them right there. And all kinds of ducks down here. They got them a total buffet. Ducks are fun to watch. And we're walking on water. Here's your mighty Colorado River, straight out of the Hoover Dam. Water got a little rough. All of a sudden the ramp started bouncing around a little. Just picture perfect. There's your Kodak moment. Photographer's dream here. Look at these guys. Oh, that one just dove down. The water's so clear. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. There he is. He just popped up with some that good grass from the bottom of the river. Ducks are fun to watch. There goes that boat. He's kicking it up. I have to figure out how far you can go up on a boat. Yeah, they're all diving for breakfast. I could sit here all day without any people around. Pretty nice. There's even ducks up underneath the walkways here. Taking a snooze. More of them over here. Yeah, nothing like duck soup. All right, well, maybe we'll head down to the marina and then get on our way. A lot of holders for fishing poles. I forgot mine. I always say that. Let's sneak a peek at these two guys. That one's still trying to sleep. And here's our map of Lake Mead area. That visitor center, where you see that, there's a railroad trail. I'll talk about more of that in a minute. Should be a fun trip. I'm gonna try something different this little overnight trip. All right, let's go inside the store. They usually have pictures of fish caught here. Big old fish, aren't they? Caught right in here. They keep track of them. So you can come in, get it measured and weighed and all that. I have never caught a fish that big. The closest I ever came to that was sturgeon fishing down in Sacramento, and they still weren't that big. Those are huge, aren't they? All right, well, let's go outside, check the boats, and we'll get on our way. He couldn't even fit that in his car. And you can see there's their kayaks they rent and boats they rent out. Renting a boat wouldn't be bad if you had more than one person, you know, like 2-3 people chip in on it. I'm not sure how far up you can get to the bottom of the dam. Probably within view of it. I'm not sure at all. There's your little carts to haul everything out to the boat. Boating safety with life jackets. Heck yeah. And over here they used to have a grill, little restaurant. It can get hot here in the summer, very hot. Hot enough you probably wouldn't want to be here. There's the boat launch. And the grill is closed. The sign says opens March 1st, about 3 weeks. And footsteps on the shore. Miners that used to mine through here, Native Americans. Yeah, people have been coming here for thousands of years. There's your kayaks. Alright, well, I'll drive past this other area. It's a day use. You can fish and picnic and all that. So from here, this is a top side of Lake Mojave. This water dumps down and starts Lake Mojave. You go past that Searchlight, that marina down below, was that Cottonwood or something like that? And you'd make it all the way down to Catherine's Landing and Lake Mojave. That's Laughlin, Bullhead City. If you go downstream. So between the dams, you can only go so far. Alright, what do you say? You want to head towards Henderson? Heck yeah. Go check out Lake Mead next. Here's the Memorial Bridge. Goes over to Colorado. Way down below us, and off to the right would be Hoover Dam. We should be seeing people, see the folks with their cameras. They're getting pictures of the dam there. I did that, 3 years ago when explored the dam. Maybe we'll do that again later this year. But I brought the e-bike with me. Also, welcome to Nevada. We just crossed into Nevada. There is a trail. It's the old railroad track that they built when they built the dam. They used, they put in a railroad track. Anyway, now it's a pathway where you can bike and hike it. So I thought in the morning it would just be a fun ride to go explore that. There's 5 tunnels, 4 or 5 old hand-dug tunnels through the rock. all kinds of cool stuff. So that's what we're going to do first thing in the morning. I'm going to stay out here in an RV park right close to the lake out here. Isn't it pretty here though? Everything's just red rock. Take the Boulder City exit. Boulder City's antique by itself too. It was created when they built the dam. Hoover Dam, just history upon history. Built back in the 30s. And we'll check, see how full the lake is. I need to look online to get the official measurements. It's probably about the same. We've had very little rain. All the runoff comes up out of the Colorado mountains, Rockies, and up through Utah and all that. So if they get a good snowpack, then the lake keeps going. It really comes down to water management. Back in 2021 and 22, the lake dropped to critical low levels. I filmed a bunch of that. They almost lost it. All right, right up here is the Hoover Dam Lodge. It's a big casino. See the building? They got a little trailhead. We'll walk it. I'll show you what we're gonna do in the morning. We can see it from this parking lot up here. And there's a casino everywhere. You got a slot machine and the gas stations, everything here. That Chevron's not a bad place to get fuel. I've done that a few times. Here you go, Hoover Dam Lodge. Kind of out here by itself. And right back here's a little trail. We got our wind. It's cranking up now. Oof. Really blowing hard. Okay, here's a map. Oh, look at the helicopters. Continuous. If you want to go spend $400 for a 30-minute ride, that's about what it costs. Okay, here's the map. Shows the trail we'll be on tomorrow. It's the old train track. And they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tunnels. Cool. That's what we're gonna do in the morning on the e-bike. There it is down there. You can actually walk it. It's a lot of miles to walk. Well, we can walk around up top here. Yeah, that wind is really blowing hard. power lines running down there. Oh yeah, that lake is still low. Look at it. That's not good. Definitely gonna have to check the charts. Yeah, it's about the same as last time I was here. There's the trail, see it? That was actually the train track that helped build the Hoover Dam. Big old rock hanging in there, and there's a better look. There's someone down there on a bike and walking. So that's what we'll be doing in the morning. Can't wait. Been wanting to do that for a long time. Way out there, there's that Hemenway Marina boat launch. They got that paddle wheel boat that goes out. I think only 4 days a week. Way out there, there's the RV park, those white dots out there. See a few trees around it. That's about as red as you can get. Red rocks in Nevada. Big washout there from the rains. At one time, that was all water. That lake is that low. Water was way up here. You can see the water lines. How much it should be full. It would have come way up. All right, let's get out of here. Head for that RV park. Once we do the trail in the morning, then I gotta take care of business. So this is a little of both. A little fun, and I gotta do a little business tomorrow. Hopefully the winds aren't blowing too hard in the morning. We'll have to wait and see. Shouldn't matter though. Okay, well let's do this. We'll go down to, I'll drive down to that Hemenway boat launch. Get a little look at Lake Mead. Then we'll go find that RV park. Alright, this is going to take us right straight down into Lake Mead. There's the visitor center off to the right. Then right up here to the right, this parking lot is where you can get the trail. You can actually just park there and walk it. That's why you always see all those cars there. But we'll be able to ride the e-bike from the RV park. Cool, huh? I use my senior card, lifetime pass, through national parks to get in these places. All right, let's go down, check the lake. Down we go. They got signs here that actually mark the water levels and what year it was. We'll drive right past them. If you take that little road off to the right, would take you down to the marinas. And also that cruise boat that goes out. I thought about doing the cruise boat, but not in these winds. It wouldn't be fun. But you can see the big bathtub ring around the lake. Looks deceiving. That island straight out used to be almost all the way underwater. Here's their boat cleaning facility. Got to spray them off when you bring them in and out of the water. Okay, right here where you see the concrete start, in the year 2000, the water was clear up here. That little sign off to the right. In the year 2000, it was this full. We would have been driving underwater by now. And then through the years, I mean, you're talking what? It's 25 years now. It keeps dropping. There's another sign. I think that was 2008. It would have been up to this level. And just keeps going down and down. This Lake Mead and all these waterways feed a lot of states. Arizona, California, pull off of it. It goes clear down into Mexico. It's a big, big deal. I doubt if it ever comes back. It might. Who knows? They'd really have to do some serious water management. Wow, they even paved this off to the right. Now it's a big paved area. I'll park. We'll walk down to it. Oh my goodness. They're pulling out big ones. There's your houseboats. There are all kinds of them on the lake. Big trailers. It almost takes like a semi to pull those out. That's a big business working on those things. All right, find a place to park, take a little walk. That wind is howling. I'm trying to cup my hand around the camera so you don't get all the wind noise. Wow, they've concreted all this. This is permanent now. Back in 2022, I captured a guy pulling out his big boat with a crane. Cost him $10,000 to pull his boat out with a crane because it was too shallow. They couldn't get the big trailers in here. The boat would have bottomed out. But here you go. Here's your Lake Mead. Would not be a fun day out there in this wind on this big lake. But 3 years ago when the water dropped so low, they found bodies, they found abandoned boats that had sunken, all kinds of stuff. That made a lot of news back then. Pretty cool though, huh? So I'd say it's about the same as what I seen it a year or so ago. Marina's still floating. Yeah, look at the bird. He's flying into the wind. What a massive boat ramp. Through the years, they just kept extending it. It's all concrete. You could land a jet airliner on this thing. There you go, Lake Mead International Airport. But we would have been underwater still, climbing out of it. That's a lot of years, but a lot of water gone away. This out here is considered Boulder Beach. If you go all the way down to the water, there's a campground that's dry camping and a mobile home park with RV sites. And that's where I'm staying tonight. Maybe in the morning we'll cruise the campground with the bike. I need to get a little work done. Right there to the left would be the dry campground. And we're going to go into this really nice RV park. Lake Mead RV Village. Alright, I'm going to get checked in. See you in the morning. Good morning. Hi-ho, away we go. We are on the electric X-Peak. Gonna be taking an e-bike ride. We're gonna go do that railroad track trail on the other end of the lake here. Got the battery all charged up, cameras, brought a bottle of water. Probably be about 15-20 mile round trip. Cool park here. Make sure you stop in, say hi to Melissa, the park manager here. Neat lady. They watch RVerTV too, so be sure you say hi to her if you stay here. Alright, let's cruise the campground, then we'll head on over to the railroad track trail. This is Boulder Beach Campground. It's all by reservation. Everything online anymore. I just had a friend stay here in January, said he loved it. Absolutely loved it. Big sights, lots of trees. Then you can see the lake way off in the distance. In the old days, the lake was way up here. This would have been right on the lake's edge. Not anymore. This guy's walking his dog. Sneak around him. There's some vans. Across the road over there is the ranger station for the area. They stay busy. Here we go. This trail's over 30 miles long. It'll take you clear into Henderson. We're not doing that today. I just want to do the railroad. There's a marker. They even got mile markers on it. Look at the clouds. We're getting wind a little bit too. It's really supposed to pick up here in a little while, according to the Vegas weather. All right, we're gonna head up for that parking lot, and then we'll pick up the railroad trail from there. Made it. It's actually very smooth and very nice. It's blacktop the whole way. They even got a line painted here. Restrooms. Here's that parking lot we passed yesterday. Oop. Storyboards. All right. Let's read them before we take off. Hear the wind. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. River Mountain Loop Trails. Desert do's and don'ts. Basically, stay on the trails. Just be smart. And here's the map of it. Yeah, it goes clear up along the lake. You cut back into Henderson. Down the backside of Henderson, all the way back here. Interesting. That's looks like over 30 miles. Wow. There we are. See us? Standing right there. But we're just going to take this railroad trailhead. That's it. That one right there. And here's the ride of the day. I mounted the camera on the back. Hopefully we'll capture a little bit of footage from behind. Got the GoPro mounted on the front. That's electric X Peak. There's a link down description if you want to See what else electric sells. Just click it. This is their mountain bike style. This is the one I took last summer with me. Works very, very well. Got good range. The battery holds a lot of juice. Looks like more phone numbers, emergency services, that kind of thing. Here you go. Here's the historic railroad trail map. That's what I need. And we got 5 tunnels, yay, to go through. And it looks like we can get fairly close to the dam. We can't get clear to it. That's okay. We're here to do the trail. And that's like that other map we seen the other day. All right. There's the visitor center up top there. I guess you could park there and take the trail as well. It's narrow, but very flat. Of course, trains used to run through here. Oh, see a storyboard. Here's our first one. A network of railroads, I bet, to build the big dam. Well, that storyboard's seen its better days. There's the lake way out there. Sun's up. Just the clouds are kind of covering it. Back there's the parking lot. Well, we got some miles to do yet. That's quite a little drop off here. Oh, there's the boulder. Look up to the right. That's where we were yesterday looking down from the Hoover Dam Lodge trails. Give you a little perspective where we are. There's a nice bench. Sit there, relax. A lot of people hike this thing. I forget, it's like 4 miles back, and so you'd be round trip 8, 9, 10 miles. Depends how far you go. Oh, this drops way off. Wow. All the different color reds. There's a trail that goes up to the lodge right there. Cool. All right, keep rolling. There's the lodge up there. That's where we were standing yesterday. We've gone 9/10 of a mile from the parking lot, third of a mile up to a resort, 3 miles to Hoover Dam and the Memorial Bridge. That's where we're heading. See what this other sign says. The colors of time, multicolored rocky landscapes, you bet. It's pretty here. I've always enjoyed coming up here. Let's go find some of those tunnels. What do you say? Ooh, rock slides here. Don't need that. Yeah, I'm amazed. We're up here a little ways. The drop off, that's a long ways down. It's got to be a good couple 100 feet. You don't want to go off the edge. There, now you can see it better. There's even concrete back here for something. Probably drainage at one time. Imagine all the trains that came up through here, though. My goodness, when they were building that big old dam. Well, there's all the islands out there, the marina, surrounded by mountains. And there's the marina. Yeah, you can see the water getting choppy out there from the wind. A lot of power lines going through here too. I got this thing pretty well marked. We still haven't gone that far. We've had what? 4 storyboards? There's another bench. Ah, here's our first tunnel. Yay. We got 5 of them. Wow. Now this is history. What I read about this is the miners, they dug it out by hand. They did all this by hand. Probably had dynamite blowing up rocks. Had to keep it good and straight for the tracks to come through. Quite the engineering feat, huh? My goodness. Digging the tunnels. Wow, they used railroad cars. A lot of manpower. That was back during the Depression, so jobs, everyone came from all over the country to get work. That is pure rock. Wow. Bet that made some noise. Could hear them all in there chipping away that stuff. This trail is nice. It is so flat and even. I am thoroughly impressed. Been wanting to do this for a long time. This is one off the bucket list here. Keep your hat on, they're full of bats. They put timbers up here to reinforce them. Probably had some cave-ins or something. So that's what, tunnel number 2. Whoa, just got hit with that gust of wind. My goodness. Hard times in the desert, I bet. What a life here to build this stuff. Wintertime wouldn't been bad, but oh my goodness, summertime, it gets screaming hot here. That's something you drive through those metal containers. Well, at least they put one in, huh? All right, keep rolling. Very sharp drop-offs here. At least a couple 100 feet. Looks like this one's a little longer. Well, all I can say is too cool for school. These are neat. Talk about historic, my goodness. You can only imagine the railroads coming up through here, the trains, hauling people to go to work probably, supplies. It's probably the main artery to get everything back in to build the dam, because they didn't have big roads back then. And that was massive project, building the Hoover Dam. All right, here we go again. Watch out for the bats. Hang on to your hat. What's the old saying? There's light at the end of the tunnel. They're right. Wow, we made it all the way through. What's up here? Looks like a little rest area. Okay. Oh, that's our maintenance yard. There's a restroom. A little rest area with a picnic table. And I'd say we can keep going. What do you think? Heck yeah. I love this electric bike. There's no way I could pedal all this. You pedal assist. I pedal with it. And it helps save the battery a little bit. I know where we're at. Right there's Highway 93. Okay. Their maintenance thing. Then their security port, whatever you want to call it, port entries down here somewhere too. Wonder if I have to go through that. It sure is warming up nice. I could almost take this jacket off. Wow, we're starting to drop down pretty quick now. We're dropping grade. Another bench to rest on. There's the road, takes you in. You know, you drive along these roads, you don't see down in here, you don't even think about this stuff. But right here it is. Whoa. Whoops. Stay on the path. More of the big power lines. Very pretty back here. Oh, what's this? fenced. You see a lot of signs that says stay on trail. Everything else is restricted access. Trail to the left. Okay. The bridge should be right up here. We are close to the dam. I don't think we can make it all the way to it. Got to be close though. You can hear those power lines just humming. Historic Railroad Trail, Hoover Dam, 1 mile. To the right's 12 degrees. We're going to take the easy way, straight. They sure have a lot of gates. They can really shut this down if they want. One thing I read online in the reviews was come early because this thing could get really packed full of people walking, which is hard to ride a bike then on a narrow trail. So I would say we did this absolutely perfectly. Cool. Those are the blades for the power turbines. Storage yard for parts. Whoa, I think we can't go that way. There's the main highway. Right down through this power grid. You can charge up a few cell phones going through here. Yeah, the trail's starting to get narrower and rougher. Here's another gate. Wow, these things are huge. You can just hear it humming. Amount of power going through here. Well, I'll just keep going until I can't. More parts. Big valves. Another blade for the turbines. Uh-oh, I think this is it. I think this is the end. We'll see what's across the road here. What do we got? No bicycles. That's it. There's the parking lot for the dam. The dam's right past that. They got a bike rack that you could lock up, but I didn't bring a lock, and I'm not going to leave all my cameras up here, so. There's Memorial Bridge. Wow. I'm going to try to go down to the road, see if we can't see anything better down there. To lock up the bike all the way up here, and I don't have to carry all the cameras. Yep. That's good to remember, though. I'll remember that. Looks like parking for handicap. This must be employee parking up here. Just a massive power grid, isn't it? Okay, let's see here. This is the road that takes you down to the dam. What to do? Well, kind of think this is the end of the line here. This is really not a bike lane. Let me sneak down here. Just to this bridge here. See if we can see the dam. There you go. There's a parking garage. There's the top of the dam right there. I'll be darned. Well, we'll do a Hoover Dam video here sometime this year. I'll come back and actually bring the van, go all the way down in there. Cool. Well, gotta go back the way we came. Railroad trail here. What a neat trail system, though. I never knew that you could come this far. You can walk it too if you want to walk. Bring water. My goodness. Quite the journey, even on this e-bike. That sign said security. This must be where all the security people park and everything up here. Well, good to know. Good info. There's restrooms here. What's this sign? Just another little map of the trail. Can you hear that humming? Almost makes your hair curl if I had hair. Oh, look at this. More blades for their big power generators and a big valve. Aren't those things huge? I seen on a PBS special once on TV. They got to make their own parts. They can't buy them. Everything's so old. They got custom machine shops. They make every part they need themselves. Just more history of this great place. Lake Mead and Hoover Dam and all of it. All right, well, I think we know what to do. Got about 4 miles to get back to the parking lot. Definitely warming up. For more information on the travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for free newsletter. Put one out twice a month now, right around the 5th, 20th. Also got a merch shop. The Armchair Traveler series is out now. We got hats, coffee mugs, tumblers, t-shirts, all that good stuff, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one on this historic railroad trail of Hoover Dam. Go figure, huh? Once again, it's RVerTV.tv. All right, let's head on back. Yay, made it back. Still got a half a battery left on the bike too, not bad. Here's the trailhead parking lot. What a fun morning. I will do this again. I love that. That was great. Got out there before it got too busy and all the people walking. Kind of had the trail to ourselves. I had no clue what we were going to see, and we seen a lot. That was very cool. All right, still the first week of February, so I'm still out bumming around. I got to be down in Quartzsite middle of the month. Other things, also more once-in-a-lifetime videos coming up on RVerTV. The journey never ends. Talk soon.